Good day, East Texas. Let's do big things together. I am big on news, sports, entertainment, lifestyle, and community. And being intentional to me is about bringing a commitment and attention to topics, people, and facts to try to reflect what's most important. During March for Women's History Month, I will be conducting an interview series featuring remarkable women from East Texas and across the nation. The inaugural series begins with Dallas filmmakers and sisters Kalisha Zachery and Kachelle Zachery.
So I'm curious.
What's up?
What's the name of Cameron's girlfriend?
Which one?
The one that he left with.
I don't know.
Excuse me?
I mean, I don't know her real name.
How does Cameron even refer to her?
That's not what are we gonna get in this for. What are we gonna talk about this crazy?
Come on, I'm serious.
Okay. Think of a decorative object, right? An object awarded as a prize for success, not a
trophy.
You got it.
Wow.
To be honest, Cameron has never properly introduced us, so we only know her by the alias.
So you're not even the least bit curious?
Nope. When he's ready, he'll share.
Not even a smidgen.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about Cameron all night?
No.
Gonna call him up, you ask him questions, I ask him questions. You call up a mystery girl.
But a lot has just happened. It's hard not to ignore. You should do that more often.
I'm working on it.
You just watched a clip from the new hit drama series Frame of Reference, streaming now on Roku channel and Tubi TV. And in the studio today, we have the sisters Kalisha Zachery and Kachelle Zachery, the founders of WATZS Productions, a rising media company out of Dallas, Texas. Ladies, I'm so excited to have you in the studio today with me and just excited to tell the community about you. And so if you would start with who you are and what does WATZS stand for?
Thank you so much for having us,
Yes.
Amanda. We are very excited to be here today. And thank you for asking that question. Not many people ask that. WATZS stands for Who Are the Zachery Sisters. As co-founders and sisters, I am the CEO and Kachelle is our creative director.
Yes.
And WATZS Productions is a powerful, unique, strong media house in the industry of film and television, and we're super excited about what we're doing.
Yes, I'm so excited to just talk about it and hear about WATZS Productions, because as I've shared with you, I think entertainment just has this unique ability to draw people together and just help foster a community, like through books, films, movies, all the above. The benefits just go well beyond entertainment.
Yes,
As you all know, you've invested 16 years in the
Yes.
industry under your belt, and you have invested so much time and are a production house dedicated to featuring diversity and Black American and minority character-driven stories to break up the status quo and toxic norms. And so a lot of people would say you women leaders are people to watch. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to watch out for both of you. And so what is your purpose in media?
Oh, wow, Amanda, very great question. Yes. Our purpose in media is to influence, right? It's to influence kindness, it's to influence empathy, and most important, to influence understanding. And we're going to do that through visual media globally. So that is our goal. It's a lofty goal, but one that we know we can tackle.
Absolutely. And so I'm going to replay a part of a clip that it looks like the character placed her phone intentionally on the magazine cover. And so I wanted to know, as the director, was that a purposeful decision?
Oh, absolutely, Amanda. It was very purposeful. And can I also add that it was a very impactful time within my creative journey? So far, it was in 2021 when we were on the set filming Frame of Reference. I actually wrote the script in 2017, but we didn't actually film it till 2021.
Wow.
And 5 years later, and that was a year after Breonna Taylor's tragic death. And as a director, it's important for me to enter into the space and walk the space before the actors and the crew enter in. So I was having that moment. And while I was walking the bedroom, I was like, oh wow, Breonna Taylor should still be here. She should still be alive.
Yeah.
So it was important for me to cement that moment in time within my art and add it into the series. And specifically the magazine being on the bed and on the cover being Breonna Taylor, that was very intentional for me and very important to me. I wanted to make sure that I instructed the actress in such a way that the audience may or may not be able to pick up on the scene. The scene was a very crucial symbol for me, and I wanted to make sure that I could illustrate how I saw the view of Black women being silenced in society.
Okay, so it sounds like if your message to time, that scene and that creation was your most impactful message to time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right,
Yes.
and so I want to ask another follow-up question to what you just said. So in your opinion, can you elaborate on why you think it is that Black women's voices are often silenced?
Absolutely. I think society often overlooks women of color, diminishing our contributions and downplaying our impact. And I think that African American women's role in society is just often overlooked in totality. So that's what inspired me to be a writer. And I think it's important to note, Amanda, that media isn't just a business. It's a powerful communication tool that influences our core beliefs and shapes our reality.
Yeah, I think so. I think that it goes back to kind of how we started when I said that I think entertainment goes beyond just being entertainment. Like it uplifts people, it shapes your reality, it helps people see life through a different lens that they otherwise might not get to see it. It's like I'm involved in a musical organization in Dallas, and actually I think that they have this organization or this event called Give a Kid a Seat. And they're basically giving a kid a seat to see life through a different view, like through the musicals, to dream, right? And so that's what you're doing through your creative writing, and so I so appreciate that. And I believe that we have to be the reason that people believe there are good people in this world. And so I was reading your website, and I want to read it here. It says that you're dismantling stereotypes one story at a time. And so can one of you tell me how WATZS Productions is influencing media for the good?
Absolutely. Such a great question. We're doing that through our values, right? We are a values-based organization. Our values are our true north: integrity, patience, and respect, right? If we have that, we're going to do great things, right? And we believe that, and we've done great things, and we'll continue to do that because of our values. They are what keeps us honest. And we're about our mission.
Right, and keeps you driving forward.
Yes, for sure.
So
very focused.
Would you say that your industry is predominantly governed by males?
I would, yes.
Yes, I would. And while they make great pictures, you know, they make great films, great television series, great documentaries, there's also plenty of room for women. It's not a zero-sum game, right? So when you get and you have that equity there and you let women at the table, we can do powerful things in media.
So in an industry that you're saying is predominantly governed by males, and maybe a lot of people would say that too, how do you enact your leadership qualities as women in this industry?
Empathy.
I agree.
Women leaders are effective when we hone in on empathy. We can see situations from all angles and all sides, and then we can make decisions, not just for the bottom line, but for the people that are involved in creating that bottom line. You can look at Fortune 500 companies, you can look at major industries where women are leading and they're doing tremendous things. So the possibilities are endless once we break the glass ceiling.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so we're here because of Women's History Month, and considering your prominent role in media and film, could you identify a single female artist that you think has profoundly resonated with you?
I can.
Okay.
I can.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can. I will today
Yeah.
for the East Texas family.
Yeah.
So I would say I'm an 80s baby, Amanda. Okay. And
Go 80s.
I know 80s. And 1985
Yeah.
was the year, and what was in my house playing on repeat on a VHS cassette player.
Wow.
Right? Like I'm totally dating myself. Was Girls Just Want to Have Fun with Sarah Jessica Parker, and Helen Hunt was in that movie. And while they have gone on to do tremendous things, not only as business women in this industry, she captivated me in that moment, right? It was a movie where she was wanting to pursue her dreams. She had to influence those around her, her father, to be able to do it. She had a close girlfriend that lifted her up and supported her, and she got out there and did it. So that was one of the reasons why I believe I'm pursuing my dream now in media. I would also say that it is also one of the reasons why we're so keen on diversity in media, right? That's all I had. It was that film, and you know, there was very few films that featured, you know, little chunky plus size girls that look like me. So I'm gonna change that though. That is a goal that I will do moving forward for other young ladies that see it. But that truly was, I can still remember the whole movie. It was so impactful.
Yeah, I like the realness in your answer and the humility there. And so I know Sex and the City with Sarah Jessica Parker has like, you know, its own reviews by people. But what I liked about that movie and with her in it is that there were all these women that came together from different walks of life, but helped each other get through life and celebrated the joys and also went through the trials. So I'm a fan of that part of the movie. And so I guess that would say I'm a fan of her as well. So so what about you?
For me, it was Charnel Brown, the actress famously known as playing Kimberly Reese on A Different World. Her presence in that show greatly influenced my life. And her image, the image that she presented over the TV screen to me, deeply resonated with me as a Black woman. And then on a personal level, the show inspired me to attend a historically Black college and university. So A Different World was very impactful for me. Shout out to Shaw University. And so Charnel Brown for me definitely is that woman. Yes.
Right. And in that show, I remember just her having just being able to communicate, just being down to earth. And so I appreciated that. And so if I may answer myself, there's a show, and no, I was not born in 1976 or when the show came out, but there were a few reruns and things that were out whenever I would spend time with my grandmother. And the show's called Alice, or was called Alice. And the lead character is a single mother. And I believe she had one son, and they lived in a one-bedroom apartment. Well, it just resonated with me because I grew up with one of my three brothers and a single mother, and we lived in a one-bedroom, one-bath house, and we all three slept in one bed all together. So to me, like, it resonated with me because what did she communicate? Like, me and my son we're gonna make it. I'm gonna keep working hard. And he is like, he's right there next to me. And so that just resonated with me because it was so my mom, my brother, and myself. Like, we got this, we're together, like we may be sleeping in the same bed together, but we're gonna be all right. And so that would be one female character that really resonated with me and that I haven't forgotten because I lived it, right? Yes. And so can you tell the community about some of the initiatives and projects that WATZS Production has coming up?
Yes, we're so excited. Now, first and foremost, you can stream all 8 episodes of Frame of Reference on the Roku channel and Tubi TV. It is a very good series. Please drop us a line. Please. Go to our website, go to our Instagram handle. We love feedback. Okay, so please share with us. And then right now, we are super excited about our second series. It's a legal law drama called Percy Masterson. We are currently on a national casting tour commencing in New York City, but we will be in Dallas, Texas. In Dallas, Texas, May 18th and 17th and the 18th. I apologize, May 17th and the 18th. For more details on that, you can go to our website. And we're super excited about what's to come. And hopefully the East Texas family that have the acting bone as their first love, or even want to look at being a part of our crew, would love to participate and collaborate with us at WATZS Production. So check out our website and find more information.
Yes.
I'm so excited to see the projects that you all have coming up, and just your drive and desire to want to pull people together and to just like have your stories reflect the community as a whole, the greater community. And so is there anything that I haven't asked the two of you about yourselves individually or about WATZS Productions that you want to share?
You covered it all.
I think you covered it all, and I will say happy Women's History Month.
Yes.
International Women's History Day was Friday. I totally just want to tell every woman out there they are so appreciated, so needed, and we're beautiful and we can do great things. And I appreciate you, Amanda, for giving us this platform today. And I love being intentional, and thank you for having us to allow for us to do that today.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm so excited to have had you here, and thank you all for joining, and stay tuned for more in-depth interviews throughout Women's History Month with me, and you'll see my email address and Instagram handle on the screen. So I would appreciate if you would drop me a line. Let me know what you think about this interview. Let me know if there are any remarkable women anywhere that you think would be great to interview, and just share their story. I'm all about uplifting and empowering others. I didn't get anywhere without the help of others, including women and men. So please let me know if there's anybody that you think we should share their story. Again, today we were honored to have WATZS Productions with the co-founders Kalisha Zachery and Kachelle Zachery join us today in our inaugural Women's History Month. Stay tuned.